You're gonna find out what it is.
It's been like 3 days.
I've been talking about this box for like days now.
Merry Christmas, you filthy animal.
Hi there.
I don't want a lot for Christmas. There is just one thing I need. I don't care about the presents underneath the Christmas tree. I just want you for my own, more than you could ever know. Make my wish come true. All I want for Christmas is you.
This is a big wing right here. This is
Big
a
wing.
right here. So,
Eats ramen. You ramen? Where did that come from? Wait. Where did that come from? Yes, I'm coming. Who's this for? Is this for you?
maybe.
Sure is right. Are you for real?
Welcome back to episode 3 of Techmas. I'm Trey. This is Jess. Let's get started. Got a little box.
I'm scared. I have no idea what this is.
She's gonna love it though. Let's grab this.
There's a big battery
Unboxing
logo
knife.
on the front
You know,
here.
yeah, I know this is my favorite knife.
Yeah, poke me in the face with that. Oh nah! You saw it here first. Trying to kill me.
Alright, so I know what's in the box. She doesn't know what's in the box.
Oh, you know what's in the
Oh,
box.
I know what's in the box.
Oh.
It's very special. It's very, 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 very special. It weighs 2 pounds.
Trey's second home is Best Buy.
Pretty much.
Most valued customer.
Shout out to Best Buy. Please hire me. I need the money and the sponsorship.
Don't fuel his addiction.
No,
Don't.
please hire me, please. I'm begging you so much. Please
Don't
hire
do
me.
that.
Okay, so what's in this box is very, 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 very special.
Okay.
Okay? This is a truly, truly special item.
Okay. Truly special from
Truly
Best Buy.
special from Best Buy.
Okay.
Wait, hold on. I forgot to take off part of the tape. Okay, there we go. That's done now. So, are you ready?
Yes.
All
Let's
right,
go.
close your
Let's
eyes.
do it.
Close your eyes. All right, keep closing your eyes. Keep your eyes
What
closed.
if I open my eyes?
No, do not open your eyes. Do not do that. Okay. All right, guys. So,
Maybe we can play.
I'm gonna let them see and I'm gonna let you see at the same time. So I'm gonna check the box.
Okay.
Voila. Take a
open?
look. Take a look.
Open my eyes.
Go, sleepy Jess.
There's no way.
I got me. We don't need that no more.
Oh
Wait, hold on. Let me do that again for y'all.
my
Let
God.
me do that again. We don't need that.
Woo!
I got me. We need this though.
You know it's gonna be good when you see that logo on the front.
We don't need that.
When
no
you
more.
see that logo.
Don't need that.
My God. I cannot believe you right
Don't
now.
need that. Don't need that. Cause your boy picked up the Galaxy.
Feliz Navidad.
Freaking Trey.
look at
Oh
that.
my God.
Let's turn it on, guys. Turn it on. Look at that.
It is huge.
Oh, Galaxy Fold. Look at that though. Let me zoom in for them.
There's no. I'm still in initial shock.
Oh yeah, look at that though. Look at that. What? Up.
Damn, it's thick. It's a thick boy.
It's a thick boy. Here, take a hold of it. Take a hold of it. It's done set up.
Drops it.
I done set it up already.
Whoa.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Look at it in comparison. My hands are small, but in my hand, the butterfly background.
That's the Galaxy Note. Look at that. Wow. This is great. This
I'm afraid to break it. Like,
You're afraid?
I
No,
feel like I have to
good.
be gentle with it.
Take a fold. Take a fold. Take a fold.
Take a fold.
Take a fold.
I feel like I'm holding like an old phone in my hand.
Right, because it's so big.
It's
Like,
so
thick.
heavy and thick. Yes.
Right, so this is a tablet. This is a phone. Galaxy Fold goes in the middle. Phone and
Fold.
tablet in one. Like,
Damn.
all right, so this leads into our foldable phones episode. Shout out to Jess for, being here to watch me unbox this for the second time because I did this already.
This is insane.
It's all set up.
Oh my God.
That butterfly though. I'll lock it real quick.
And it literally folds like a butterfly.
Yup. This butterfly is just like, oh, look at that. Look at the animation.
You may not be able to pick it up on camera, but the resolution is ridiculous.
Yep.
Like,
and this is a plastic screen. This is not your normal glass right here. Plastic screen. I'm loving it. What they say at McDonald's. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
I'm loving it. I know people were worried about the middle fold, like having a line in between your screen, but when you're using it, you can't see it.
No, you've got to like hold it at like
A
angle.
certain
you gotta be
light
looking for it.
angle to really see it.
If you're looking for it, then you'll be able to see it. But other than that, it's a solid device. And the screen is not as like fragile as they mention it. Like
Right, it doesn't feel like it's gonna break in your
Yeah,
hands, like the screen at least.
I'm not worried about pressing this. Like, if I'm pressing this any harder than this, I'm trying to break it. So, this is the Samsung Galaxy Fold. It's been a long time coming for this.
It really has. Guys, he has been talking about this for so long. We didn't think that he was gonna do it.
But I did it. I pulled the trigger.
He went through with it.
I did it.
I'm in shock.
Look at that Spotify though. That's
Spotify UI right there.
Everything is just like,
I never thought I'd see a Spotify UI that big on a phone.
I know, right? Like this is huge. And then I can just like fold it up. And I got the smaller UI right here, ready to go, just where I left it. What's my number one song of 2019? It's No Guidance.
Really?
No Guidance is my number one song of 2019. And that song came out at the end of the year, so.
Doing a lot of listening, kid.
Pretty much, so. That's part one of this video. I'll be shooting part two later. Alright, so. You saw her reaction to unboxing, because he's not going to be excited about a foldable phone. But today, we're going to finish up talking about the significance of foldable phones and what they mean for the future and where next steps in screen technology and that kind of stuff are going. Because there's been like very clear leaps from the first phones, even if you go back to just like the first iPhone in 07, where Steve Jobs really revolutionized the smartphone by putting a glass screen on it, making it touch screen, and no physical keypad. Shout out to BlackBerry for the physical keypad. But Steve Jobs really revolutionized it, and that was a big change in what phones look like and what they were going to be in the future in 07, and everybody loved it. And then 2 or 3 years later, Samsung decided to do the same thing and go out on a limb with the Galaxy Note. And with the Galaxy Note, it's a much bigger form factor. And with that bigger form factor, everybody was like, whoa, because the first iPhone was tiny. It kind of represented, the screen on this thing, how small the screen is here. But it was comfy to fit in one hand, because we were just coming from those very large non-smart phones that, you know, you press the multiple buttons and hold it up to your ear like a World War II radio. And with all of that, there was, you know, kind of this aura about phones should be tiny and able to fit in one hand. And Samsung kind of, you know, defied all of that. It was like, you know, we're going to drop a phone with the biggest screen you've ever seen. So it was a big phone, but it was still a lot of screen. And people were appreciative of that. And then that stylus was just really good for people who wanted to be productive and artists. And it really had its own crowd, a very, very special niche. But, you know, not until, what year? Apple picked up the iPhone 6s Plus, the 6 and the 6 Plus, did anybody else really catch on to the big screen phenomenon. Samsung then started releasing a small and a larger version of their S phones early in the year, and then a really big Note phone at the end. The Note has always been for power users, but even from since then up until before this was released, phones were all the same kind of like glass and metal sandwich. Regardless of, you know, what we use them for, it's a glass panel on front and either an aluminum back or another glass back for wireless charging. You know, camera somewhere back there, and either a fingerprint sensor on the front or on the back. You know, it's kind of the same formula. Not until this phone has that really changed, where you've got a phone, and then when you want something that's a little bigger, you have a tablet. Like, not until now have we really had that. And it's really, really nice to have two completely different form factors. When I want to watch more content or have a better viewing experience, especially for that Disney Plus, that Mandalorian, you know, gotta watch my Baby Yoda. I need that bigger screen. You know, I want to watch my Mandalorian on my 7.3-inch screen right here. I want to be able to unfold that on a train and just, you know, view that immersive content. But when I need to rattle off a quick text, you know, one hand while I'm holding on to the subway or something, that's also really, really easy, really, really quick. So it allows for a lot of versatility, and it's something that we really haven't experienced. And this is the next step in phones. We've already gone from like really gigantic rotary phones to tiny iPhones, tiny Blackberries, and then we've gradually gotten bigger, where we have iPhones now with a 6.5-inch screen. 2020 iPhones are probably going to go to 6.7. So nobody is interested in a small phone anymore. The smallest iPhone you can get is a 5.8-inch screen, right? The original iPhone had an extremely small screen. What was it, like 3.7 inches or 4.7 inches or something like that? Which in today's terms is like, who's using that? You can't do anything on that. But all the things that are beneficial of a small screen you get here, and then if you need more viewing area, you definitely have that. So I don't know if you think, Alexis, that having the big screen would be beneficial to you, someone who doesn't use, you know, Android or you know,
you always gotta comfort me.
You're an iPhone lover, but it's okay. It's okay. We respect iPhone lovers here. Just understand this is a superior device. That's all.
Okay.
But I don't know if you feel like having a larger screen is beneficial at times. Even though your phone, you're rocking the 10R right now with a 6.1-inch screen, which is a really nice medium. Not too big, it's not too small. But did you ever feel like you needed a bigger screen from time to time? Like you wish you could like extend your screen or whatever? Or do you find like when you're watching movies and stuff, it's good enough for you?
I mean, like, if I didn't want like a tablet, I guess like extending my screen on my phone would be beneficial to me. Cause like then like what's the point of getting a tablet? That's just like a tablet and a phone, which would be beneficial to like watching videos and stuff sometimes.
Cue the Galaxy Fold.
So, I mean, like this, it needs to like be bigger because the front is just really small compared to like when you open the phone.
So your ideal Galaxy Fold would have a more usable front screen
Right, yeah.
plus this inside screen.
Yeah.
Right, I think that's the biggest complaint about this phone is that the front screen is just a little too small. The bezels are gigantic. It has a large forehead, a gigantic chin, which we know is for the internals for the inside screen. Why the outside screen is not big enough, because this is really what you get the phone for. The outside screen is just there for quick things. You know, gets stuff done really, really quickly and move on with your life. Like, you know, making a phone call on the keypad. It's a very nice size keypad. You don't really gotta move your thumb too much. Using the keypad on this screen is kind of like, it almost looks like you're dialing on an iPad. I really just compare this to an iPad. Oh my god. But it's fine. You know? But Motorola's coming out with their Razr phone, and that's going to be exciting because instead of a left to right kind of orientation, it's more of an up and down. I don't know if any of you had the original Motorola Razr, but that feeling of hanging up on somebody by clicking the top down was just like it was awesome.
That's fine.
Having an argument, you're like, yo, get off my phone. Click.
Or like sidekicks, like you just got.
Right, like all of that is like, we're coming back to the satisfying part of life. And I think opening this and closing it is like perfect.
It's satisfying.
Satisfying part of life, yep. Mm-hmm.
It is satisfying. Like what?
This, I could do this all day. Do you hear that?
But you can break the screen.
This is totally worth it though. That's great. That's like so soothing. And to know that Motorola is trying to compete with Samsung in terms of making a clamshell design is going to be refreshing for the market. This is really the only working module of a folding screen. You got the Royal Flex Pi, which, yeah, I don't think it deserves much credit besides being the first official foldable phone on the market. You got the Huawei Mate X, which is nice, but it doesn't protect that delicate inside screen because the fold folds on the inside to protect this plastic layer. The Mate X folds on the outside, so if you were to bend the fold backwards, which leaves the plastic exposed to micro scratches from keys and stuff in your pocket. So it's a possibility you put it in your pocket and you take it out and the screen won't be usable. It's really the Fold and the Razr phone that have the idea of protecting the delicate inside until we can put some more stable ingredients into that screen to get it to be much more sturdy. But until then, I think this is probably the best iteration of a foldable phone. It needs to be a little wider and have a much larger screen in the front. But once we get that, we should be good. So, yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna